doom scrolling, I think where it normally captures people, or rather, let's say the use of social media, where it captures people is the point of, someone called it passive use. So like there's active use and passive use. So passive is when you're not engaging, you're just watching stuff. So you're there on YouTube, you're now binge watching. You're now on TikTok, you're binge scrolling, if that's a thing. And if you're to, however, use social media actively is now like messaging a friend. So if it's active use, then mentally that's okay. Hello, good people. This is UNDA Mind Vibes, and we're glad to have you with us here today. My name is Westley, and
I'm Zawadi.
I'm Anita.
And today we are going to tackle the very ground basic of these things, of mental health. Before we get to converse, to prevent, to thrive mentally, where are our emotions in all of this? And this is now what we're going to be discussing today. Guys, we know like so much happens with mental health and all of that. The most common thing that I always get to see, even with every like sickness or whatnot, is that there's always signs and symptoms.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so I find even like for mental health also has its signs, but maybe like people out there don't know.
Yeah, because you don't really feel pain here.
It's not a physical indication. Yeah.
So it's actually hard to decipher. It's harder to know.
Yeah.
So, okay, like for me, what I can say I know is one of those signs is like whenever somebody is so snappy, like they're so angry at nothing. Okay, I have got a very good example for this. You remember this famous artist? I think he's called Tida.
TD.
That one. And there was this time he was having an interview. And a Boda person happened to just pass by, and the next thing we know, instant meme.
Why in my interview?
Why?
So he was having a rough day, probably.
But he
wasn't doing anything wrong.
Just
he was on the road. Where was he supposed to pass?
So zingine when it hits the fan.
Like your own like way of knowing.
Yeah. If I don't sleep, like when I find it hard to sleep, like when my sleeping schedule just shifts, all of a sudden I'm sleeping in the morning, and I'm like, why can't my brain just settle down and sleep? I have things to do in the morning, bado sijalala. So I feel like that's one of those indicators that I have that maybe something up there.
Something somewhere might be wrong. Yeah. But yeah, it happens. Unajipata tu like it's 3 a.m. You're still in bed. Uku 2 hapo tu, you're wondering, nafaa kulala 2 hours. I have the alarm for like 6. But no, usingizi ikuji. Then when 6 comes, ndio usingizi inakuja.
Do you know even what's even more crazier? Imagine you get to sleep like early. Tuseme hata 10 p.m. when ika kuku. 10 p.m. you're already dozed off. And you have to wake up at 5. You wake up at 5 and you still feel like,
umechoka.
Like getting out of bed ni kama kupiga hike, because it's the hardest thing ever.
Yeah.
But you know, like apart from like sleep, apart from rage, you know, other people experience
different. I think they're different from unapata you're snacking often, you're eating at all. Uko tu like there's no in between. It's either too much or none at all.
Kuna wale watu pia wenye hata unapatanga like they are busy but they are never productive.
Yeah, you're just doing nothing.
Crazy.
You're just doing a lot of nothing.
Unakaa unaangalia kitabu umeflip. Alafu unaangalia past paper, you're like, damn. Kwani nilikuwa nasoma? Like when I was just sitting there this whole time.
And you know, it's so weird because your brain knows like you're supposed to study. Now let's say for example you're a student. You're supposed to study. But all of a sudden you now want to go to TikTok.
Now sasa hapo ndio series inashika vizuri.
Yeah, now you want to listen to your friends. Sa hiyo ndio vyombo zinafaa kufanywa like
napo ulikuwa unajamba cha ningoje hiyo rush.
Bas, pressure, bas, exam ni kesho.
ekelea hiyo pasi. And then vitu zinatokea tofauti. Maneno ni kuokota tu supu mbele.
It's tough.
By the way, speaking actually of being distracted by phones, have you ever gotten into this type of states where I think they already have a name for it? They call it doom scrolling.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah, but now
every day.
When they find a cure, please tell me.
Kwanza TikTok inawaumiza, my friend.
Wow, you don't say.
Like to the point where my TikTok started recommending a fake phone. Like it's like a glass block that you pretend scroll, because it's like your brain is used to just scrolling. So now you have a glass block to scroll on. So I was like, is this a sign?
But you know, the more you doom scroll now, wanaanzanga kuleta most of the things in your algo. Like I was thinking about this, and then it's there.
And you don't even have to say it out loud.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, it's just in your feed right now. I think whether most people find that also so common nowadays.
Yeah.
You get to speak of something or search about something, and
then you find out
topics related. But like doom scrolling, I think where it normally captures people, or rather, let's say the use of social media, where it captures people is the point of, someone called it passive use. So like there's active use and passive use. So passive is when you're not engaging, you're just watching stuff. So you're there on YouTube, you're now binge watching. You're now on TikTok, you're binge scrolling, if that's a thing. And if you're to, however, use social media actively is now like messaging a friend.
Oh yeah, or like using it for research or something.
Yeah, using it for research. Following up, maybe like on a certain store you want to purchase something. So if it's active use, then mentally that's okay. Or even for people who are out there working social media jobs. So like that's
productive.
Yeah, that's productive.
Yeah,
because you're making social media work. You're using it for something.
You're not just passing time.
You're gaining from
you're
it.
Gaining.
Yeah.
Social media inaweza kuwa depressing. Kwanza your time you just don't feel like doing anything.
Season ndo unaona everyone making big moves on social media. Like to
someone has bought a car. Someone has moved into that big girl apart. I'm manifesting. I'm happy. I will clap until it's my time.
Alafu kazi ni kusema tu hapo hivyo ni God. Meanwhile uko hapo hivyo
nashanga kwani God kwani mimi sina God wallahi.
Ni kama God anasikiza watu wako na magari pekee. But like so the test that I saw that people get to do if you want to find out if you're either doom scrolling or not, because you know for some people it's gone to the measure of they don't even know like what they're doing in social media. So the test was within 15 minutes. Let's say you've entered TikTok right now, put a timer for 15 minutes. After the 15 minutes you're now going to write down number one, what am I avoiding? If you're doom scrolling, you're going to have an answer for that. If you are actively using, you are not going to have an answer.
Vice versa.
Yeah, it's vice versa. And then now, number two, what have I gained? Yeah. So the person who is doom scrolling, they will going to write a very funny report. Like, I've gained laughter. Yeah, or I've just enjoyed myself, you know, or YOLO. But
or you just don't know, you were laughing the whole time.
Yeah, or it's blank.
My zoned out.
But the active
homework.
Yeah.
Do that at home.
But yeah, at least now for the active user, yeah, atakuwa like, oh yeah, I've known where to buy linen.
Yeah.
Or finally I've checked up on my friend that I haven't checked up on in 2 years.
I think I saw something that could help on that. Instagram had this feature where it was like an Instagram Wrapped, where they were telling you what was on your feed. What were you interested in. Alafu hapo chini ilikuwa inakwambia like what do you want to see more of.
So it's like a survey thing.
It's like a survey, but it actually reflects when you go back to your feed. Like upper that section for what do you want to see more of.
Yeah.
Even if it's new things, you can select so that it appears on your feed now. And I feel like that's good. Especially it was in January when people were making their New Year resolutions.
So at least
you want to see money.
Money.
Gym.
GLE.
Funny how they kind of rhyme. Gym, GLE. But anyway, speaking actually of like tools and stuff, do you know like mentally you are always supposed to have like not theory but like practicality of what to do whenever you see such signs?
Yeah.
Have you got any signs like?
Yeah, the most effective ones, I think. Okay, not the most effective ones. There are a lot. It's a wide range. You can choose either journaling. Yeah, you just write your feelings down, everything you're feeling. Just start by writing it down. Then now you can analyze it step by step. Also, maybe like walking, taking a walk.
Oh yeah, taking a walk.
Taking a random walk. But it really helps.
You know, speaking of taking a walk, I just met someone very recently. Told me how they are now taking a walk and how that has cleared their head. So I had to ask them the details. Boy, was I shocked. Because
10,000 steps.
Yes, 10,000.
Yes.
Okay, who made that rule? So, like, let's just also get to mention out here. So, say for example, you notice these signs that you already have them. Like, what are your go-to techniques, or like
coping mechanisms?
Yeah. Well, have you got one?
Yeah, personally, I walk or I listen to music to get out of my head.
Yeah. Okay, when you walk, Aki, please be different. When you are 10K.
See, it doesn't have to be a 10K. Unaweza ukadu 10K ni fitness.
That's far. I've ever tried. I walked for like 2 hours. Na sikuwa nimefika 10,000 steps.
No way.
Imagine.
How slow are you walking? No offense. Okay, but you were close. At least to 9,000.
At least nimetembea.
At least.
That's for fitness, but like for getting out of your head. I think just a 5-minute, 10-minute walk. Utoke tu in your enclosed space. Just like go breathe some air. Touch some grass. See some trees. Ama kama hakuna trees, feel the breeze. Scare your noise.
Yeah.
It will distract. It will like get you out of your head. For me personally. Yeah. I don't know, what about you?
Okay, I can't say mine is walking.
Yeah.
So I can't say mine is walking. Although there was a time I used to walk a lot, but that was for fitness. My go-to, imagine it's to just play a game. Yeah.
Games kwa simu.
Yeah, kwa simu, kwa PS. They like keep me so, like, they make me just escape from whatever is like stressing me out. Because like when I get to game over there, okay, for example, one of my favorite games is FC. So if I start gaming and I'm just now focused on the match and how I'm going to win and how I'm just going to play really well, I'm less thinking of, damn alinisumbua.
Bring it on, competitive.
Yeah,
makes
competitive
sense.
mode engaged. Yeah. Okay. Yes, Madam Zawadi.
Personally, I enjoy listening to music a lot. Inakwanga very distracting.
Let me guess. Beyonce.
Kwani nakwanga nikiovershare huku. How do you know? How many times did I mention Beyonce kwani? Anyways, yeah, I love listening to her music. It's not a lie. So yeah, listening to music is really distracting. It gets you out of your head. And also taking up hobbies. And I noticed that from my mom. My mom is very embarrassing. Let me tell you. She took up, I don't know what now you'll call this, like plants. Growing plants in her garden.
But that's not embarrassing.
Let me tell you the embarrassing part. So she had taken me to school in high school. And then she saw this flower too. It's growing up to kwa sidewalk. Tell me why this woman bent down to uproot it.
Oh.
I was like, oh my gosh.
Wow.
Mom.
Hey.
Stop.
It was like,
but she was
to be in my garden.
It has to. And it made her happy. And then look, you know, it's growing, it's flourishing. So yeah, taking up hobbies.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't have hobbies.
Actually.
Yeah, you can just be sitting there and you don't, and it's not like you don't have it. Maybe you don't know what you like doing.
Oh, true. And hobbies are in plenty.
Yeah, even swimming is a hobby.
Reading also is a hobby.
Yeah.
Have you also
coloring, painting?
Yeah.
And there are also the new additions to hobbies.
Come on.
Eating. No, you've never met someone.
Oh,
you
yeah,
ask
but
them, what's your hobby? And then they tell you, my hobby is eating.
Oh, like trying new food.
Yeah.
So like going to hidden gems, nini. That is...
The hidden gems make sense, but the mukbangs don't. Because have you seen the quantity of food these people eat?
See, but they're trying different things.
What are mukbangs?
It's like a specific type of video where it's just someone eating.
Different types of food. It could be like burgers, hot dogs, wings, fries.
All at once.
Yeah, they have full videos of them eating from start to finish. I feel like that's not healthy.
It's a video of just watching people eat start to finish. And it has views.
Yes, it's like a review. It's like a food review.
But now the thing is, it stops being a review once you eat there the second time. Once you eat the same food over and over and over, the same amount of food, like the food was so good the first time you had to do it 50 more times.
So yeah, that can happen.
Okay, but let me not judge. To each their own.
To each their own.
Yeah, that could be their coping mechanism, you know, you never know.
And to listen and not judge.
Period.
By the way, speaking of not judging, I believe, okay, it resonates with me that the best people who don't judge are friends. Because like, let's say you've done something very, very dumb. Like, you knew you shouldn't have done whatever you did. Your friends are going to meet you up afterwards, and then it's going to be like, so you did that. When you fella.
First of all, let me tell you the truth. I'll still be your friend, but...
Don't. Because, okay, I'll never forget, like, the one time nilionyesha vumbi in a relationship. Okay.
Mbona nakucheka pole.
It was ni kama ulikuwa kwa hiyo community.
Ama ni rafiki yangu alikuja akaniambia I did this and this.
If you're in that committee. Anyway. So what happened was after several years, you know, anything past 1 year is several years. Sindio. Because angalia, like the word millionaire. See, it's no, I mean multi-millionaire. See, it's after 1 million.
So unaweza kuwa 2 million, unaweza kuwa na 2 million when you multi-millionaire.
Sindio, si ni mingi. See, it's more than one.
It's more than one. Okay.
I guess.
My multiple-year relationship.
You may put so much weight on this relationship. See.
Okay. It's just like the way it ended was like the way it shouldn't have ended. You know, like whenever you watch those Disney films and the number one thing you always see is, and they lived happily ever
after.
You got to realize that's not the case.
Ui, maisha si movie.
In a tough way. Actually, right after that breakup, I started staying in the house a lot.
So it was bad.
It was bad.
Damn,
But let me even shock you. I stayed in the house so much, my mom was like, why are you in the house this much? Because she's so used that, like, this dude is always going. Hey, he's always outside. So what do you mean all of a sudden?
Go to in your room.
You've now converted. What changed? And then she's like, they're suspicious, and obviously now
character development.
Ni character development. Lakini kabla uambie mzazi character development.
Oh, yeah.
The other question itakuwa, mbona uliingia hapo? Why were you there?
Alafu ni the same person atakuja kukuuliza na kwani? Where is
Parents are struggle, by the way.
Yeah, but your friends showed up.
Yeah. Now in that space where I had no one to talk to or no one to relate with, they are now my friends. Because now my mom now reached out to one. And then he had like, amekuwa kika kwa nyumba. Meanwhile, you know what I've been telling my friends?
Niko
mashughuli. Sipatikani. Eti wapi? Hata siko kite. Niko mbali sana. So, wait, they had that I was at home the whole time.
Heartbroken.
Walikuja very fast. They got me out of the house, took me kwanza for a road trip, tukiongea hiyo maneno yote. Of course, there was a banter here or two, but it was good recovery.
Clap for your friends.
Support system.
Very, very, very.
We all need that.
Yeah, especially from friends your own age, because we all go through almost the same thing. It might be me today, you laugh. Tomorrow it might be you.
So you also learn from their mistakes or like endeavors.
Yeah.
Because like, hey, if someone doesn't like have a friend, you should, or like even a trusted individual, like it's not a friend but
trusted adults.
Trusted adults.
A trusted adult.
Did you tell a kid something?
No.
Recover, like you have experience of going to a kid and telling them, so you see.
But kids unajua hata watasahau the next minute.
You haven't met kids who are citizens.
Kids remember for real. They'll be like, auntie, niko na mashida.
I'm marked with that problem for life. Even when they get like 20 years later, you'll find that's the number one way they refer you to.
But no, I feel like kinda it can be good because when they get older and then something like that or similar happens to them, they'll be like, man, that auntie of mine went through something like this. Let me go talk to her and see if she has something she could tell me. I wish she could help.
Okay, that's very insightful.
Cindy? Yeah, we're helping the next generation too. Duh.
Okay, although I know that touches up now on speaking up, which is also something that not many people do. People have been told that if you speak up, it means you're weak.
Also, people get ridiculed a lot. Because like, ni mara ngapi umeuliza your friends, bedhi uko aje? Mi niko fiti, mi niko poa. Every time akunanga like, bedhi mi siko poa. Mi nasikia nimechoka. We always try to put on a brave face.
Because you never want to be like a Debbie Downer. You don't want to bring the mood down and kill the vibe.
Sometimes it's okay. Kill that vibe.
Speak
your truth, man.
Because honestly, there's not. I feel like imagine tuko hapa tunaongea and then here you are just struggling on your own.
Who knows?
Tuambie
it's not today.
But
it's actually so true because you can end up going to that sherehe or that hangout or that lunch date. And everyone thinks you're fine when in the real sense you're really drowning on the inside.
True.
So you shouldn't actually just like stay in that condition. I've found that for me, most of the problems that I've ever had were always solved whenever I spoke up.
Real.
A problem talked is shared.
Yes.
It's half
so.
Because after you say it normally sounds so small, after you've said it out loud, it's like...
It's like it leaves you, like it just exits. And
then now you can find solutions for it.
Yeah.
Because you've actually said it out loud.
Yeah. So this myths out here that people have it, oh, I don't want to speak up because someone else is worse than me. Kwanza,
there's always gonna be someone who's worse than you.
Yeah, but
obviously. But you now don't get worse. You should don't.
Wow. Hey,
right, Abba.
Hey. You now don't get worse.
You now don't get worse.
Don't become like the person you already imagined.
Because
you will always
try and get better.
You're there having a bad day. You don't want to speak about it in the hopes of there's someone who is suffering without rent. Guess what happens to people who their mental health hits 100 out of 10? Same.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't ever get to that league. Or the measures of, okay, I know this is more prevalent with men, where you're like, I'm a man, I have to keep it in. Yeah, like who else is gonna carry this weight? It's only me. Kukangumu.
Boys don't cry.
Okay, in some places we don't cry, but but the case is, even for the guys out there, it shouldn't be. You should have a safe space of sorts.
Yeah.
A safe space where you can get to express yourself, and people that you're speaking to can understand you and guide you. It shouldn't just be a one-man show, you know.
Yeah, we should normalize vulnerability, by the way.
Totally. Totally.
Instead of using it as a weapon against people.
Yeah.
Like, exactly.
Because anakuja na kuopen up here, then
the next
thing uko like, mse hata anapitia a lot. Ana ako tu na mashida zake mingi, hata hawezi saidika. Yo.
Let's all be human. Everyone goes through something at one point or the other.
True.
No one should go through it alone, at least.
Not supposed to go through it. You can always find someone to confide in.
That's the only time I ever embrace Liverpool. You know, never walk alone.
You never walk alone.
Oh, you're not a football fan.
Unaweza kumenidanganya na sijui. You could have just made that up.
For real? So okay, have you ever watched a match, a football
Obviously.
match? Okay. You know,
but ajui the slogans.
Sasa kama
you know what an offside
kwetu
what is it?
Kwani tuko wapi hapa sasa? Niko exam. Kwani nataka kuwa footballer mna interview.
Okay. Anyway, but you know Liverpool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, so like the way
Mshindi najua.
I'm not a Liverpool fan.
Oh.
I'm actually a City fan. But let's not talk about that now. We are here on different topics.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the same way for us, we have our tagline of converse, prevent, and thrive mentally. So like for Liverpool, it's you'll never walk alone.
Yeah, that's a really good slogan. That's real tea.
Yeah.
And by the way, you know, matters of actually never walking alone, you know, apart from us being looked after by friends or trusted individuals, we also have to look out for others as well.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, you need to like, when your friend is like, like you said, when your friends came to you, you didn't tell them, but they had
They
your
came.
not being okay, and they came.
Yeah.
That's like good. That's a good example of that.
Yeah, and you should take care of friends like that. Because when they did that for you, and now if anything, they ever need you, be there for them.
You'll be there for them, and that's a guarantee they are sure of.
Then another thing you should normalize is loving people aggressively.
Yeah.
Okay, do not misquote me.
Ni zile za charisma ama
Kama hiyo, loudly, intentionally.
intentionally.
Yeah.
I've heard so much about intentionality. Kwani, where is intentionality going to?
People, a lot of people just want to go with the flow.
Yeah.
For real?
I'll see you when I see you.
I'll talk to you and I talk to you. No wonder like people don't like reach out that much because like see me I know you're doing okay because
My dear Joey.
see like we're in the age of and era of like digital, so everyone is like online, everyone is putting on a brave face, but then you're suffering peke yako tu, but kila mtu anaona huyo ako poa. Yeah.
By the way, okay, actually, sorry to take you guys back. Have you guys, do people show you vumbi ama ninyi mnaoneshana na vumbi huko nje?
It's a two-way street. Everyone will get dust.
It's a Okay, so you two. Is it like kitambo or like juicy? It's a bit more juicy.
Apana.
Because I was thinking if there was already someone here right now, and yet tunafaa kwanza your intentionality, a gift care package, we find out now like for you it is Beyonce, so if there's some Beyonce stuff tukupatie, tukulete, we say,
I'd love that.
Yeah,
From her directly.
Some
mtakuwa mmetoa wapi?
I'm saying from us. Like,
si kama tunakubaya tickets za kwenda kwa movie kuona Beyonce,
Actually, that would be nice.
But okay, yeah, intentionality should definitely be there. I think it's like a bare minimum when you come to good friendship.
Yeah, you should always be intentional.
Yeah, because what do you mean we're just rolling with the flow?
What does that mean?
Okay, maybe...
It means I'll tell you happy birthday when your birthday comes, and I actually didn't remember your birthday, just so you posted yourself. So I'll say happy birthday. Okay. When I see you on the street, I'll be like, oh my gosh, I've missed you so much.
And then you talk.
And then we don't talk.
When it's now your birthday.
Cindy, on my birthday. Evo to Evo.
On this day.
Imagine.
And other stories.
Okay.
But like, okay, for me and my friends, I don't know if this is how like other guys roll out there, but like our intentionality can even come instant.
Yeah.
For example, a good example is like easy times of festivities. I'm in the house. My friend, Rudy from where they were with the family, is now in the house. And also the others are around. So the next thing you're going to hear, hey, kila mtu amerudi. It's okay.
It reminds me of uni, coming back from the holidays, like that first week of going back to school. It was normally so, why you?
Yeah, because like it doesn't show up in words. Like for us guys, it doesn't show up in words.
Yeah, it can be in the moment.
Yeah, in the moment, in actions, in just...
Speaking of actions, do you hug your friends?
Which friends?
Your male friends.
What? No, wait, okay. Maybe sikuwa nimekusikia vizuri. Hebu sema tena.
Do you hug your male friends?
I think my silence answers.
So that's a no.
So
how do you show love to your bros?
Just
handshake.
Yeah, the dab up. The dab up and the actions, the hangouts, the meetups. That's how we show love as guys. They're remembering, by the way, your graduation is pulling up. Remind me to end in Mombasa your time. Yeah, I don't think like we need a hug to show love. Okay, maybe other people do, but for me and my friends,
do you know how
a
hug is so healing?
Right.
With the opposite gender.
Bruh.
Or your parents.
Bruh.
Or your siblings.
Sure.
Yeah.
But they're your friends.
I'm a guy.
So?
Y'all are ladies.
So, unaona vile speed was here.
Yeah.
How many guys were running after him?
Oh my gosh, say my name.
Oh my gosh. And you'll never see this guy ever again. So why not do that?
Do that with your friends.
That's different. He's in showbiz. I'm living day to day.
No. Okay. Who is in showbiz? Speed.
Yeah.
What about this other guy?
He really loves Speed.
So
to the extent that he just
when your friends don't love you.
To the extent that he just can't contain that happiness it just came out the way it came out.
These are the things we're talking about. You should embrace vulnerability.
Exactly. The same way we should normalize men expressing their emotions and all of that is the same way we should normalize men hugging each other. Because it's very... You understand each other. Because, you know, as much as we will talk here and we might have like similar experiences and all, I'm not a guy, so it's not equal. So someone else might understand you like completely. So you should, start now.
Waambie unawapenda.
Hashtag hug your bros.
Mumesikia guys. Lakini mtani tofauti.
Waangalie kule huko.
Kwa ground vitu ni tofauti. But okay, so say also that you've noticed now your friend or that trusted person, now you notice that they're also not doing fine. You know, their emotions have now hit 10 out of 10. They're overstimulated or they're depressed or they're anxious. Like, if you're to meet them right now, what would you like say to them?
I will just ask them if they're doing okay. They won't tell me they might tell me whatever they're feeling, whether it's okay or not. But yeah, at least check in on them, like ask them, call them out, like, hey, stop putting a brave face on. Like, tell me what's really wrong. Yeah.
You?
Same thing, because what could you say? Because, you know, this person at 10 over 10. You could say something and now...
It triggers them.
11 out of 10.
Okay. Like,
I'd honestly just ask them questions and just give them an ear.
Oh yeah, give
Like,
them an ear.
Just tell me.
Yeah.
Well, what's going on?
True.
You know?
Very true. Very true. Because like for me also, like if
Before utoke kwa hiyo story ya Rich.
So always, whenever you're going to look out for a friend, yeah, say you find the time that they've hit like 10 out of 10, they're on the edge, their emotions are out of control, they don't know like how to move forward anymore. So like, if you're to tackle that, how are you going to tackle that?
Personally, I'd give them an ear, but most of the time, I feel like they wouldn't be more open to opening up, because like if they're at 10 over 10, means they have a lot of emotions. So at UMV we have the weekly peer checkings.
Yeah.
That's one of our preventive package. Yeah, so we have like the weekly peer checkings. We check in on each other. Like, are you doing okay? How are you feeling? What emotions have you been feeling this week? What positive things, what negative things? Like, you can converse about it openly, and you won't be judged by anyone. Yeah, and it works. So that's a good start, I think.
Yeah, it really is. It really is.
Reach out to your friend. You can also reach out to us.
Yeah, because it's actually a very long-term thing, and I know that they still continue even past like weekly, like
they have the monthly screenings.
Oh yeah.
So these are questionnaires that you answer, and they're able to gauge your anxiety and emotional levels, and tell you where you are at in your mental health. So from there, you can then be assisted, and like someone is. You're referred to a professional. That's what referred was talking.
Ilikuwa inakuhelp.
And then you're referred to a professional where you can get the help that you need. Yeah, there are hotlines.
Oh yeah. There are also hotlines too, because like we have BEFRIENDERS, we have the suicide helpline, and don't worry, for all that we are mentioning, you'll find it linked down in the description below. Also, Coco and Mindscape. Mindscape offers assistance with therapists, and Coco offers you anonymous peer-to-peer engagements. So be sure to look that up if you know someone or you yourself will need that kind of help. Aside from that, guys, as we also begin to wind up, I'll just like to say, it's awesome the way right now people are taking seriously mental health. And it's so wonderful that there's so many innovations that have come along, companies that have come along, and everyone just has the same goal in mind. Because let's not forget those statistics of 1 in every 4 youth. It's jarring. Nimbaya. Yeah. So for real, if you know someone out there who really needs that help, don't even hesitate. Send it to them as quickly as possible. If you find them in that state where probably they don't want to talk or anything, maybe try a grounding technique. I normally find
the breathing techniques. There are breathing techniques for anxiety. You can do 4. It's 4, 6. 4, 7, 8. You take 4 in, you hold 7, then you exhale 8 times. That actually calms you down.
Yeah, like 4 seconds in and then 7 seconds to hold and 8 seconds to breathe out.
Especially when you're having panic attack.
Yeah. So definitely get to be aware of such before now you present them with a long-term solution that can assist them. Because at the end of the day, prevention is not about you being fine all the time, but it's being able to identify the signs and preventing it from getting to the worst stage. So with prevention, you can actually know, right now I'm at a 4 out of 10, and this is what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, before I get to that point. And that's where the monthly screenings come in, because you get to get an indicator of where you're at, where your levels are.
Yeah, and even if you're at a 10 out of 10, it's not the end. You can always calm down.
Yeah.
It's not it. Yeah.
True. So what would you tell people out there, to take it home?
My takeaway would be, your mental health is your wealth, and you should really protect it. Yeah.
Okay.
I will tell people to look within themselves for that small thing that's different from your day-to-day life, and keep on assessing yourself. It might not be a big deal, but it also might be. So it's good to clock it early and get the help you need. Yeah.
Okay. And on my side, well, I guess I'd just rather say that don't wear a mask, because it's common out here to feel like, I've got to show up like this is the face that I've got to wear each and every day, but on the inside, you're dying. So finally, put a finality to that and stop wearing a mask. Just be you, express yourself, find out, investigate your emotions, and then now you can relax and move on from there. And with that, wonderful people, I'd like to finish up with converse,
Prevent,
and thrive mentally.
This is the UMV podcast. Catch you on the next episode.